Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days breeding another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword. I won thy love by doing thee injuries, but I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy be, Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, Lady Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander, and my gracious Duke. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious Duke, be it so, she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which will either be to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this case, wanting your mother's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my mother look but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with her judgment look.
I beseech your grace to pardon me. I know not by what manner I made so bold. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to endure forever the society of men.
Relent, sweet Hermia. And Lysander, yield thy crazy title to my certain right.
You have her mother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. To marry her?
Scornful Lysander! True, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him, and she is mine, and all my right to her I do estate her to Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derided as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way is fairly ring, if not with advantage as Demetrius. And which is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous women. Why should I not then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll vouch to his head, made love to neither's daughter, Helena, and won her soul, and she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry on this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit the fancies of your mother's will. Come, Hippolyta, what cheer, my love? Demetrius, Lady Aegeus, go on.
With duty and desire, we follow you.
Come now, my love. The course of true love never did run smooth.
If then true lovers have ever been crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our child patience, because it is a customary cross. As due to love as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears poor fancy's followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore, train me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, but no child. From Athens there's a house for about 7 weeks, and she has sent me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry you. And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us.
If thou lovest me, we steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in a wood a league without town. There where I stay thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, in that same place thou hast appointed me. Tomorrow truly I will meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars and your tongue sweet air. Sickness is catchy. Oh, were favors so. Yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. Oh, teach me how you look and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affections move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I loved, the more he hated me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds will unfold. Tomorrow night, a time that lovers' flights to still conceal, through Athens' gate we have devised to steal.
And in the woods where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds, where wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Athens to turn away our eyes, to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us. Good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dotes on you.
How happy some were others, some can be. Through Athens I am glad as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. And as he errs doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities. Things base and vile, holding no quantity. Love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. And therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. For ere he held on Hermia's eye, he held down oaths that he was only mine. And when this halesome heat from Hermia felt, so we dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, then to the wood tomorrow night he will pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein I mean to enrich my pain, and have a sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here? Here is a scroll of every man's saying which is thought fit through all Athens to play our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on their wedding day at night.
First, good figure quiz. Say what play trades are. Then, read the names of the actors and so row to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe. Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready, name a partner before I proceed.
Nick Bottom, if you are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself for most gallant love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. I mean, first.
Francis Flute the bellows matter.
Here, Peter, anchors.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on board.
What is this? A wandering knight?
Nay, it is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Hey, Faith, let me out play, woman. I have a beard.
That is all one. You may play it in a mask and speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too, and I shall speak in a monstrous little voice.
Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear, and Thisbe dear, and play
play Thisbe's mother.
Tom snapped at Tinker. Here, Peter and Prince.
You, Pyramus's father, myself, Thisbe's father.
Snug the joiner. You the lion's part, and I hope here is play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it to me, for I am slow of study.
No, you may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
If you should do it too terribly, that you fright the Duchess and her ladies, but they would shriek.
If that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us. Everyone's fun.
You can play no part but Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I won't take it.
Masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to consent by tournaments and meet us in the palace wood, a mile without the town, every month. There will be rehearsed. For if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company, and our devices now. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect, adieu.
How now, Prince? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar.
Over park, over pale, through a flood, through a fire.
We do wander everywhere, swifter than a moon's sphere.
And we do serve the fairy queen to do her orders upon the grid.
The cowslips tall, the pensioners be, in those gold-colored spots you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors, in those freckles that their savors.
We must seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip here. Farewell, thou lob of spear, will be come. Our queen and all her elves can hear not.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train to trace the forests wild. But she, perforce, withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do swear that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake her shape, or make it white, or else you are that shrewd and narrow sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not she that frightens the maidens of the Viltry?
And sometime if the drink to bear no far, mislead night wanderers laughing at their heart, those that have goblin coming back and sweet plots. You do their work, so they shall have good luck. Are you not she?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile. But room fairies, here comes Oberon.
And here our mistress, would that he were gone.
Still met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence, I have forsworn his company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady.
Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little change of wood for my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, but she being mortal, of that boy to die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you say?
Perchance till Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away! We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle, come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon the promontory,
I remember.
that very time I saw Cupid all armed, a certain Indian took, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow. Yet I, not approval to Cupid fell upon a little western flower. Fetch me that flower, with the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid, only a beautiful little maggot dirt, the next thy country that I sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and pour the liquor of it into her eyes. Then, the next thing she waking looks upon, she shall pursue with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible. I will repair their confidence.
I love thee not. Therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander, fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slave me. Thou toldst me they were stolen into this wood. And here am I deep within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or do I not, in plainest truth, tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, I do love you the more.
You do impeach your modesty too much to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of desert place with the rich worth of your virtue.
Your virtue is my privilege, for that it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore, I think I'm not in the night, nor does this wood lack the world's company. For you, in my respect, are all the world. Then how can it be said that I am alone when all the world is here to live on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wild that have not a heart such as you, run when you will, the story shall be changed.
I will not stay like questions. Let me go. Or if thou follow, do not believe but that I shall do thee mischief in the woods.
I in the temple, the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius! Your wrongs to set a scandal on my sex. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. Oh, follow me to thee and make a heaven of hell, and die upon the hand I love so well.
Ere thee longer, ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly, and he shall see the light. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it to me. I know a maid where Titania sleeps sometime tonight, and with this juice I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. But take now some of it. You sit through this grove. An Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he ye may espy Lady the Lady. Thou shalt not demand by the Athenian gardens Bianca. And we began the first talk with her.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so. Come, now a roundel and a fairy dance. Lull me now to sleep, then to your offices, and let me rest.
Hence away, now all is well.
One aloof and sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, love and languish for his sake. In thy eye that shall appear, when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And, to speak truth, I have forgot already. Will rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out to bed. For I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as a pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one trough.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take sense, sweet, of my innocence. I mean that my heart is yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchained with the note, so then two bosoms in a single trough. Then, by your side, no bedroom we deny. For mine so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now much be sure my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for loving courtesy, lie further off with human modesty. Such separation as may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love near altar till thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I. And then, end life when I am loyalty. Here is my bed. Sleep, give thee all its rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes repress.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Night and silence, who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despiseth the Athenian maid. And here the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid the sleepy seat on thy eyelid. So, awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee, hence, and do not harm me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay, on thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more is my prayer, the lesser is my praise. Happy is Hermia wheresoe'er she lies, where she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so mine are oftener washed than hers. No, no, I am as ugly as a bear. But who is here? Lysander, on the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. If you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I love thy sweet sin. Transparent Helena, nature so dark that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though you love your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia loves you still, then be content.
Content? With Hermia? No. I've repented tedious minutes with her I spent. Not with Hermia, but Helena I love. Who will not change a raven for a dove? The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier mate.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born, when at your hands did I deserve such scorn? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can, earn a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth you do me wrong, good sooth you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well. Perforce, I must confess, I thought you a lord of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused should be of another, therefore abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near. And all my powers trust my love and might, to honor Helen and be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me. Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Ay me, for pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander, what's removed? Lysander, Lord, gone, out of hearing, no sound, no word. Alack, where are you? Speak if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you will help find immediately.
Are we all met?
Cats. And here's a marvelous convenient place for a rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hop over our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Sir and Quintus,
What sayest thou, holy mother?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus was struck sore to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer that?
I lack a parlous spirit.
I believe we should leave the killing out of it when all is done.
No, not a whit. I have advice to make all well. Write me the prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we do no harm with our swords, and that I'm not Pyramus, but Bottom the Beaver. This would not fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he's not a lion.
Nay, you must leave his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he must speak thus, or to the same effect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear and not to tremble. And there indeed, let him name his name and tell them plainly that he is snug to join them.
Well, it shall be so. But there are two hard things. That is to bring moonlight into a chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe did meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night they are playing?
Yes, it does shine that night.
Why, then you may leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in that casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say he is to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine. Then there is another hard thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. Pyramus and Thisbe says the story. To talk through the chamber of the wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster, or some loam, or some rough cast about him to signify wall. And let him hold his fingers thus, thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin, and when you have spoken your speech, enter into that verse, and so everyone according to his cue.
What hen-pen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What, a play toward? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus, or speak, Scamford.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious
Odors.
Savors sweet, so hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice! Stay thou but here a while, and by and by to thee I will appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
I very must. For you must understand, he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus! Most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most brisk juvenile and eager, most lovely June, as true as horse, that yet will never tire. I'll make thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's
Nice's to man. Why, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus.
You speak your parable at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter! Your cue is past. It is never tired.
as true as horse, that yet will never tire.
If I were fair Thisbe,
I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are haunted!
Pray, masters, help! Masters, fly!
I'll follow you! I'll lead you around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometimes a horse I'll be, sometimes a hound, a hawk, sometimes a bear, sometimes a fire. When they and bark and crash and roar and burn, like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire at every turn.
Why do they run away? This isn't knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? An art set of your own, do you?
Bless thee, bottom. Bless thee. Thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make a fool of me, to fright me, if they could. But I will not stir from this place to do what they can. But I will walk up and down here, and I shall sing, that they shall hear that I am not afraid. The with orange Johnny Bill,
What angel wakes me from my flower bed?
the flames on the fire to whose notes full many of them doth more. And there's not answer for who would set his wit to some foolish bird.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. And thy virtues force doth move me on the first beat to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you have little reason for that. But, to speak the truth, reason and love people have come together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither, but if I had the wit enough to get out of this wood, I would have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether no or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still depend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness, so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed. Ready? And I. And I. And I. Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Not to him elves, and do him courtesies. Hail, mortal. Hail, hail, hail.
I cry your worship's mercy. Pardon me. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Good Mistress Cobweb, if I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. But I shall desire of you more acquaintance, good Mistress Cobweb. Your name, honest madam?
Peas blossom.
Good Mistress Peas Blossom, commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and to Master Scott, your father. Great, I shall desire of you more acquaintance too. But your name, good madam?
mustard seed.
Thou mustard seed, I know your patience well. I promise you, your kindred hath made my eyes water ere now. I shall desire thee more acquaintance too. Your name, good lass.
Ma,
I shall desire thee more acquaintance too.
come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. Tie up my love's tongue. Bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be late. Then when it was that came into her eye, she must go on an extremity.
My mistress with a monster is in love. Dear to her close and consecrated bower, when she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of hatches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick skin of that barren sort, whom Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break, when I did him a disadvantage take, and Arce's knoll I fixed on his head. Anon, his Thisbe must be answered, and when my minute comes, when him they spy, so at his sight away his fellows fly. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. When, in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an Arce.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet watched the Athenian's eyes as I did you?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked, of course she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Why rebuke you him that love you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being overshoes in blood, plunged in the deep, and killed me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So would a murderer look so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I. Pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hound.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou hast driven me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege, never to see me more, and from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce fame. Here therefore a while I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken plight and laid diligence on some true love sight. But the wood goes swifter than me, and Helena of Athens wilt thou find, thy son and two duties thou art reared. I'll turn his eyes against you who here.
I go. Look, how I go! Swifter than the arrow from Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple vine, seeking apple of his eye, with his love he doth aspire. Let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for liberty.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here, at hand, and the youth, mistook by me, pleading for a lover's speed. Shall we there on pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
And besides, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to wake.
Then will two at once woo one. That must needs be sport alone. All those things do best please me that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should mourn scorn? Scorn and derision never came in tears. Look when I vow I weep, and vow so born in their nativity all truth appears. How can these things that these things born to do, then that I should take the truth and true?
You do advance your cunning more and more when truth kills truth. Oh, devilish holy fray, these vows are Hermia's. Do you give her or?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind now you give her or.
Demetrius loves her, he loves not you.
Oh, Helena! Goddess! Nymph! Divine! To what, my love, shall I compare thy eye? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how ripe the show. Thy lips, those kissing cherries, tempting grow.
Oh, fie! Oh, spite! I see you're all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy would not do me thus much injury, can you not hate me as you know what you both must do, but must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men, as men were in show, you would not use a gentle lady so, to bow and swear and super praise my parts when I know you both hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals, and love Hermia, now both rivals to mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know, and here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part. In yours of Helena, to me be prayed, whom I love and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her but is guest-wise sojourn. And now to Helen it is home return, there to remain.
Helen? It is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou buy it. Look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Dark night from the eye his function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear, I think it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly dost thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Fair Helena, who more in guilt's night than all yon fiery oaths and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not mistake thee know? The hate I bear thee may believe thee so?
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one in this confederacy. Now I perceive they've conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you with these conspired? Have you contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel we two have shared, all sisters' vows, always all forgot? All school days friendship, childhood innocence? What, will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend?
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not, it seems you scorn me.
Have you not sent Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even now to spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore he speaks this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich in his soul, and tender me, forsooth, affection, but by your setting on, by your consent?
I understand not by what you mean by this.
I do. Persever counterfeit, sad looks. Make mouse upon me when I turn my back. Wink at each other. Keep the sweet jest up. If you have any pity, grace, or memory, do not make me such an argument. But fare you well. 'Tis partly my own fault which death or absence shall soon remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee. By my life I do.
I say I love you more than you can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, we're content on this.
Hang off, thou cat! Thou bird! Vile thing, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you drunk so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Thy love out, Lord Medicine! Oh, hated potion hence!
Do you not jest?
Yes, Duke, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had been bond, for I receive a weak bond from you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her? Strike her? Get her to death? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
Can you do me no greater harm than hate? Hate me, wherefore? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then, you left me. Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest, shall I say?
Aye, by my life I did, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope, question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee. And love Helena.
Oh, me! You juggler! You king of loss! You thief of love! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart away from him?
Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tear and get your answers from my gentle tongue? Fine, fine, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet! Why so? That way goes the game. Now I perceive she had made compare between our statues. She had urged her height with her personage, her tall personage. And are you grown so high in esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? Hello, am I, thou painted maypole? Hello, am I? Speak. I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach into thine eyes.
And pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I have no care at all in shrewdness. I am a right made for cowardice. Let her not strike me. Perhaps you may think that because she's something lower than myself, that I...
Lower! Hark again!
Good for me, it's not so bitter with me. I ever wanted to did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you? Save that, in love unto Demetrius, I told him of your stealth into this wood. He followed you. For love I followed him, but he hath chid me hence and threatened me to strike me, spurn me, nay, kill me too. And so you will let me quiet go. To Athens I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why, get you gone. Who is that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What? With Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, Helena. She shall not harm thee.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take this part.
Oh, she's angry, she's keen and true. She was a vixen when we went to school, and though she be but little, she's fierce.
Little and cat! Nothing but low and little! Why will you suffer her to flog me thus? Let me come to her!
Get you gone, you dork. It has been your conference meat. Beef, acorn.
Speak not of her. Take not her part. For if thou dost intend never so little show of love for Hermia, thou shalt abide.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest. To try this right of thine or mine is most.
Follow. Nay, I'll go with thee. Cheat fights out.
You mistress, all spoiled.
night, you'll stay longer in your cursed company. Your hands are quicker than mine for a prey, but my legs are longer to run away.
I'm amazed and don't know what to say.
This is thy languages.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me that I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? And thus far blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And thus far am I glad it so did sort. At this though jangling I esteem a sport.
Leave these testy rivals so astray as one cannot within another's way, till o'er their brows doth counterfeiting sleep. Let it make them batty wings of feet. They crush this herb into Lysander's eye. And when they next wake, all this vision shall seem a dream or fruitless vision, whiles I in this very duty employ all to my queen and banker in gameplay. And then I will return thy release from monsters' view, and all things shall be peace. Haste, make no delay. We may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am beard in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius?
Here.
Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Where art thou, Lysander?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou lookest for wars and wilt not come? Come, thou recreant, come, thou child.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I followed fast, but faster he did fly. That followed them I am dark beneath and gray, and here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day, for if but once thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Lysander, thou villain, thou coward, art thou fled?
Come hither, I am here. Here.
Nay then, thou mockst me. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me away a little while from mine own company.
Yet but three? Come one more. Two of both kinds makes up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with the dew and torn with the briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here I will rest me till a break of day. Heaven shields Lysander if they meet a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye gentle lover remedy. And the country proverb known that every man shall have his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears,
Blossom.
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Where's Madam Cobweb?
Ready?
Madam Cobweb, get you your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-hipped bumblebee on the top of a thistle. And could Madam bring me the honey bag? Do not fret yourself too much in this action, Madam. Where's Madam Mustard Seed?
Ready?
Madam Mustard Seed, give me your neef. Pray you, leave your courtesy.
What is your will?
Nothing but tell Mistress Moth to scratch. I must to the barbers, for methinks I'm a marvelous hairy about my face. And I'm such a tender arse, if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's hear the tongs and the bones.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Truly, peck of provender. I could munch your good dry oats. And methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I had rather a handful or two of dried peas. But, I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, fairies be gone, and be always away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do thee. For meeting her late behind the wood, I did overrate her and fall off of her. And I did ask for her changeling child, but straight she gave me. And I have the way I would undo this connection of her eyes. And gentle cup, this transforms scalp off the head of this Athenian spring. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an arse.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? How mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while, Robin. Take hold his head.
Now, when thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Titania, music call.
Music ho, music such as charmeth sleep.
Now my queen, take hands with me and rock forever on these sleepers' feet.
I sleeping here was found with these mortals on the ground.
Go, one of you, find us the forester. My love shall hear the music of my hounds.
So, what nymphs are these? My daughter here asleep. And this Lysander, this Demetrius is, and this Helena, old Peter's Helena. I wonder of their being here together. No doubt they rose up early to observe. The rites of marriage, and upon hearing our intent, came across custom.
But speak, Lady Aegeus, is not this the day that your daughter Hermia should give the answer of her choice?
It is, my lord. Go, with the huntsman, wait with their horns. Good morrow, gentle friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these whispers. But it's a couple now.
Are they, my lord? I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle conquered in the world? That hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate and fear no enemy.
My lord, I shall reply amazingly, half sleep, half wake. But as yet I swear I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly would I speak, and now do you hate me, so it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might without the peril
Enough! Enough! My lord, you have enough! I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away. They would, Demetrius, they would have defeated you and me. You of your wife and me of my consent. Of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose through this wood, and I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helena in fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is. My love for Hermia, melted as the snow, seems to me now as a remembrance of an idle gout, which in my childhood I dote upon. Now, the faith, the virtue, the object and pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. To her was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia, but as in sickness they loathe this food. And now comes my natural taste, and who wish for it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Lady Aegeus, I will overbear your will. For in this temple, by and by with us, these couples are eternally knit. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a great feast in our solemnities.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me, yes, that we sleep, we dream. Did not the Duke come and bid us follow him to the temple?
Yea, and my mother.
And Hippolyta.
and he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then, we are awake. Let us go with him. And by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my due comes, call me, and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Hey ho! Peter, Quince! Flute the bellows bender! Snap the tinker! Starveling! Stolen hence and left me asleep. But I have had a most rare vision. Past it would have and to say what dream it was, but with what I was, I thought I had. can tell what. If I had, I shall get Peter Quinn to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, for it hath no bottom, and I will sing in it the latter end of the play for the Duke.
You sent to Bottom's house yet? Is he come home?
He is nowhere to be found. I doubt he is transported.
If he could not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, does it?
It is not possible. You have no man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus. But he,
No, he had simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
yea, he's the best person too. And he's a very paramourphous in voice.
You must say Paragon. Paramore is God bless, but then not.
Master, the Duke is coming from the palace, the temple. And 2 or 3 lords and ladies came to visit him. If first court had gone forward, we had all been made men.
Oh, sweet holy Bottom, thou hast lost 6 pence a day during his life, and the Duke had not given him 6 pence to play pyramids. I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it though. 6 pence a day in pyramids or nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts? Okay.
A most courageous day! Most happy hour!
Masters, I am to discourse wonders, but ask not what, for if I tell you, I am not your Athenian. But I will tell you everything right into aloud.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. All I say is the Duke hath dined. Get your apparel together. Meet presently at the palace. Every man look o'er his part, for the short and the long is our place preferred. In any case, let Thisbe have clean linens, and let not him that play the line impair his nails, for they shall hang out as the lion's claws. And most dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet wrath, and I doubt not much hear them say that it is a sweet comedy. But no more words. Away! Away! Huzzah!
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and bad men have such seething brains.
And the story of the night told over, and their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows to so make a great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable. Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than what us awaits in the royal walks.
Where's our usual manager of mirth? What rebels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of the torturing hour?
Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say what abridgment you have for us this evening, what masque, what music. How shall we beguile the time if not with some delight?
There is a brief how many sports are right. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical murder.
Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. That is what I wondrous know. How shall we find the conquered of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known the play, but by 10 words it is too long, which makes it tedious, for in all the play there is not one word apt, one player fitted.
And tragical it is, my noble lord, for Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter never shed.
Which are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now toward their unbreathed memories with this same play against their nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have seen it over. It is nothing, nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in there that is extremely stretched to the con of cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play. Go bring them in.
So please your grace.
The prologue is addressed.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill, that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our ends. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know. These fellows do not stand upon points.
Indeed, they have played on this prologue like a child on a recorder, a sound but not a government. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on until truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauty slave. This man, with loam and rough cast, doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through wall's cheek, poor souls, they are content to whisper. After which, let no man wonder, this man, with lantern, dog, and bush of thorns, presents his moonshine. For, if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Nisus' tomb. There to woo. This grisly beast which Lionheart by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night, did scare away, the lion did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she would fall, with lion vile, bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth, and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereas, with blade, with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely crushed his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, tearing a mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lie in the moonshine wall, the lovers twain, at large discourse while here they do
In this same interlude it doth befall that I mean, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think hadn't a cranny hole or cheek, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall, the truthless stone. And this the cranny is bright and sinister, through which the fearful lovers on to us.
Which desire lying hair to speak better.
It is the wittiest performance I ever heard discourse, my lord.
Silence. Pyramus draws a tear to the wall. Oh, grim looked night! Oh, night with hue so black! Oh, night, whichever art when day is not! Oh, night! Alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot! And thou, oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely fall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. Show me thine cheek to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. No wicked wall, for whom I see no bliss. First be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall begins, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's due, and I'm despiring through the wall. You shall see all is right as I told you. Yonder she comes.
Oh, often as I hear my moans for parting, my fair Pyramus, my cherry lips love to kiss thy stones, wine and hair up and there.
I see a voice. Now lie to the wall to spy, and I may hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe! I am thy love, and like lavender I am trusted still.
I like Helen, till fate me kill.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss roses, and not the lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb? Ninny's tomb! Ninny's tomb! Meet me straight away.
Try life, try death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, did my part discharges so, and being done, I'll let it go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
Here come two noble beasts, a man and a lion.
You, lady, you whose gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creep upon the floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, snuff the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I should, as lion, come and strive into this place for pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, and a good conscience. It is well. Let us leave it to his discretion, and let us listen to the moon. This land doth the horned moon present.
Methinks he should have worn the horns on his head.
He is no crescent, and the horns are hidden within the circumference.
This lantern doth the horned moon present, and I myself, the man in the moon, doth seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lantern. How is it else the man in the moon?
He dares not go in there, for you see, the candle is already snuffed.
This thorn bush is my thorn bush, and this dog is my dog!
Why, all these should be in the lantern, for they are all in the moon. But silence. Here comes Pyramus.
This is old Minnie's tomb, but where is my...
Well done, Vinci. Well shown, Vinci. Surely the moon shines in your face.
So, the line there.
Here comes Pyramus.
I thank thee, moon, for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take of truth in sight. But stay, oh spite! But mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear! Approach ye furies fell! Oh, fate, come, come, cut thread and thrum! Quail crushed, include and... quell!
You sure my heart, but I pity you.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lion's frame? Since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that loved to cheer. Come, tears confound. Sword, wound that path of Pyramus. Aye, that left path where heart doth hawk. Thus die I. Thus. Now am I dead. Now am I fled. My soul is in the sky. Lose thy light. No. Maintain that light. Now die.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover. So we'll find him by starlight.
Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not use a long rod such as Pyramus. I hope she will be. Asleep, my love? What's that, my love? Oh, Pyramus arise. Speak. Quiet, don't. I'm dead. And soon. What's coming out? My sweet eyes. His little lips. His cherry nose. His calcium cheeks are gone. Lovers, faithful. His eyes were as green as leaves. His hands were as pills milk, so lay the make love. And since you have shown our sisters leave, come to me. Turn out, come to me. And we are friends, and thus this be and adieu. Moonshine and lion, let's be.
Yay, and wall too.
No, I assure you, the wall of our their fathers is down, but will it be to the epilogue, or see a breakfast stand we can prove ourselves?
No epilogue, I pray you.
Your Burgomaster, let your epilogue alone.
Oh!
'Tis almost fairy time.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended. That you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and this weekend idle theme, no more yielding than a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends. Ere long, else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends. Deal with it. Heather, can you come up here? She's the director and the teacher of our class, and she has put so much of herself into all of our shows that we've done. And I know personally for myself and some other people here, none of us would be acting if it weren't for her class. And we're so grateful for you. Thank you. Super sad, but she came back to help direct the show, and she's our choreographer. She is the reason we have all of these amazing dances.